And of course, as per usual, the cats start having a little fit in the room, in the next room. Chris can deal with that one. All right, we are live on Zoom or on YouTube. Let me paste that in here. Put it in the group, quest and adventures, post. All right. And I'm going to pin that at the top. So I got to unpin this one. All the fussy things. Into feed. Okay. We are ready. I'm going to make you a co-host.
Okay.
Thank you. Hopefully we have people join us. I did slides and everything. I love Gamma. Can we just say how much we love Gamma? Gamma has been a game changer for me for slides.
Definitely.
Right. Got my big old Stanley, fake Stanley. With the little tiny Stanley topper, because when I have cats walk past, I don't want tails brushing where I put my mouth. Okay. Give it just a few minutes for people to show up. I loved your post in Schoolers. I thought it was really thoughtful.
About tears?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those tears are giving me tears.
Yep. Tears in my eyes.
Yeah, I know. I was
I
just trying to
think
figure it out.
the possibilities really outweigh the slight pain in the butt that they have been in different areas. Like I miss having the one-time payment or free when you join annual, but I understand that when you have 3 different potential annuals, you can't really like without it being a little more messy.
Yeah, I just wish they gave us a little bit of heads up because it's affecting all of my new annual members.
Right. Yeah.
That's the
What I
only
wish
thing.
is I know it would mean a longer menu, but when it says members in tiers, that drop down, instead of just having the 3 tiers, have 6, right? Like, freemium 7, freemium, or if you don't have freemium, standard monthly, standard annual, premium monthly, premium annual,
Exactly.
that seems doable. But
Yeah.
maybe annual doesn't count as a tier. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not
I
a
know
tier.
it was like a lot of programming and we were all clamoring for tiers and they probably needed to release them, and I get it.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they released them, but
Oh yeah. But I'm happy I did not jump into them yet.
Yeah.
Because I want to figure it out
Yeah.
first before I can move all of my people in there.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm usually a proponent of not jumping on version 1.0 and waiting till the bugs get worked out, but it just worked out with my launch so nicely.
Your timing was good though. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too. Thanks, Rhonda. Good to see you.
Hi, honey.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Awesome.
Hello, Katya. Love. Good to see you too.
Hello.
Happy Sunday. I hope you both had a great weekend. Katya went for a nice long walk with Minky today.
Yes,
nice.
It was nice. Yesterday and today we had lots of walks because the weather is so nice.
Oh, good for you. We've had rainy, icky.
Yeah, we have a little break in the rain. So.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if people join us, we can let them in as we go. So let me pull up the slides.
My dog is having a terrible time with this time change today.
Oh no.
He was bugging me an hour early for dinner.
In their mind, it is time for dinner.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right. Now we got Berglund coming in.
Hey.
Oops. Okay. Hey, Berglund. Welcome, welcome. All right. I want to make sure that people know, if you're watching the replay, and I'll post this in the group as well, that it is not too late to join the Finishers Club. You have until Friday at midnight, Friday night, to join midnight Eastern on Friday night to join the Finishers Club. We do have an implementation session for finishers only on Thursday to help you like get your funnel connected and submit the request to be promoted to my list. But you still can join up through midnight Friday night and be able to have me promote you to my list and get all the bonuses inside of the Finishers Club, which I will talk about at the end of this session here. So let me go and hit present. Okay, so we have just had a really awesome week together. You found your voice. Now what? So we've done some really deep work discovering your authentic voice. And now we want to explore what's coming next on your marketing journey in your business. So let's talk about that. You found your voice. You started building a funnel this week. Hopefully most of you have finished the copy part of that funnel. If not, again, you have time to get into the Finishers Club for that. That's no small accomplishment. Getting that freebie funnel written, like all the way written, including the emails, and then getting it connected, which is your next step. A lot of entrepreneurs really struggle for years with that step and to articulate what makes them unique and, get that freebie that's aligned with that unique signature offer. So I want everyone to like pat themselves on the back for the work that we've done this week, because it's been a lot and it's really a foundational step. Tonight, I want to zoom out a little bit and look more at the big picture. So where does that newfound voice fit into your overall marketing strategy? What does sustainable, ethical, and truly effective marketing look like in practice? So what we don't want to do is add more tactics to your to-do list, add anything to your to-do list, right? We want to look instead at how all those pieces fit together to create marketing that feels good and works beautifully together. So let's talk a little bit about the evolving digital marketplace, because things are very different now than they were even 5 years ago. In 2020, you could pretty much put an offer out and it would sell. But the marketplace is shifting quite a lot, and understanding those changes is really important for building a sustainable business that's going to last, and that you don't have to keep pivoting and pivoting and pivoting to keep up with the changes. The generational shifts are real, right? All the different generations have really fundamentally different expectations about how business works, about the services they purchase, right? They've grown up with the internet. They can spot inauthentic marketing from a mile away, and they really value transparency and authenticity and alignment over polished perfection. Unlike Gen X and Boomers, who sort of expected slick, polished marketing, right? We grew up with that. Also, today's audiences don't love being marketed at. They want to be invited into meaningful relationships. Because they grew up with the internet, they don't have as close of relationships. They don't have as much of a personal, in-person circle. They're very much online people. And so we have to make our marketing feel personal, aligned with their values, and genuinely helpful for them to feel like they've made that connection with us. So our generic messaging doesn't land anymore with the younger generations, right? And AI really raises the bar. So with all of the content that people are writing with AI just flooding the internet, and I'm at the point where I just assume the videos I'm seeing are AI generated unless I know for sure otherwise, right? We expect to feel truly truly seen and understood by the people that we really want to work with, not just sold to, because of all of that AI. We need that human connection. So your human voice and your unique perspective and genuine care are what are going to set you apart in that automated world that we are now shifting into. Okay, so we're looking for genuine connection, not just more noise in the overcrowded feed. So we need a new approach. And this is why I think empathy and ethics really matter more than ever before. We're living in a values-driven economy. Our potential clients are not just looking for solutions, they want alignment, and they want to work with people who really share their values and approach business in a way that feels ethical, sustainable, aligned with their values. And this is not a trend that's going to fade. It's going to become even more and more important as we shift to a more automated, AI-driven world. So those old tactics are no longer going to work. So we need to combine your voice, your values, your trust to create that competitive advantage in this new marketplace. So I would love to introduce the kind copy method. This is my framework for a clear, ethical, empathy-driven, voice-driven approach to copywriting. This helps you create messaging that feels authentic and converts, right? Because we can have beautiful, soft, gentle language, but if it doesn't convert, we don't have a business. We have a hobby, a very expensive hobby, right? So this method is designed specifically for people like you who want their marketing to reflect who they really are and who want to make those connections with our ideal clients. So the kind method is know your brand voice, the way you connect, your values, your story, your ideal clients, all of the things that we've been doing this week in the Brand Voice Clarity Quest. Without that clarity, your copy always feels forced and generic. Then infuse your copy with your brand voice and your personality and transformation. The transformation you and only you can offer, not just information. And that's going to set you apart and help people see that the bridge from where they are right now to where they want to be, the gap that we talked about this week. Then the N in kind is for nurture. We want to nurture people, nurture trust, and nurture our people through ongoing content, conversations on our free platforms, be that YouTube, blogs, social media, in our free groups, and then into our paid offers. The nurture piece and our email list. Okay, we cannot forget the email list. The nurture piece is so important to create those relationships that bring people into our paid offers, which is where we can deliver the fourth piece of the kind method. We're going to deliver offers that are aligned with our values. We're going to deliver invitations that feel spacious and consent-based and not pushy and manipulative. And we're going to deliver excellence in our experience, our messaging, our support, all of the things that we do for our ideal clients. So when all of those things align, that's when copy becomes easy to write because it is coming from our genuine natural self. And that means it's easier for our ideal clients to receive and to say yes to. Okay, so you could try to do this on your own. You've made some amazing progress through this quest, and we really need to celebrate how far we've come on this quest. But what I have learned from working with hundreds and actually now thousands of entrepreneurs is that copy gets significantly harder when you're trying to do it on your own. Because we start, when we're in that echo chamber, we start second guessing everything. Is it too much? Is it not enough? Does it make sense? Without that trusted outside perspective, it's super easy to spiral into doubt and get locked up. We get into endless editing loops. And this is why I wanted so much for us to finish that freebie funnel this week. Because when we are editing the thing over and over and over again, the longer we edit, the less chance there is that we're going to ship the thing and get it out into the world. And that means not only are we not making money in our business, again, we have an expensive hobby, our ideal clients are not getting the transformation they need from us, right? So it's really important that we actually get the thing out there, that we stop editing and get it out into the world, deliver it to the world. And then we have tone confusion when we're trying to do it on our own because we don't have someone kind of keeping an eye. This is why authors have book editors, right? They need someone with the like outside perspective because we're too close to the trees to see the forest, right? That outside perspective can help us see when we're kind of going off in a direction that's not us. Okay. And the kind method works great to help with that as sort of guardrails, but it does work best when you have feedback, refinement, community support, all of the things that happen inside a community and with an expert coach. So I want to talk a little bit about our premium tier, the Kind Copy Movement Premium. There is an easier way to keep momentum going and get the support you need to write your copy with confidence consistently, and that is inside a container, a space. Katya helps. I am going to wean myself of saying the word container, I promise. A space with other people who share your values and your approach to marketing, with expert guidance from someone who has been doing this, who has written for clients for years, who has a depth of marketing knowledge and copywriting knowledge who can help you translate all of those concepts into your copy, right? So inside the Kind Copy Movement Premium, we have twice a week copy lab. So you can come and you can work with me in the copy lab twice a week for 2 hours. Bring your copy, bring your emails, your sales pages, even your social posts, your ads, and get live feedback from me. You can ask your questions. We can look at your marketing strategy, all of those things in the copy lab. We have copy review submissions. So in between those copy labs, you can submit your copy to me and I will do a personal video review of your copy and give you my recommendations for how I would tweak this or a different approach, a different kind of funnel, whatever that might be. And then we have the custom GPT tools and the resource vault with templates and trainings and swipe files and frameworks and things that will help you then put that into action. We also have a super supportive community of amazing entrepreneurs who get it, who want to market in an empathy-driven way and are allergic like you are to pushy bro marketer kinds of copy and marketing. And in that community, you can share wins, you can ask questions and build genuine relationships. And now with tiers, with this being inside of the Kind Copy Movement, the free group, you have a much larger sounding board, and as well as the opportunity to promote and get visible to a larger audience, and provide insights and education posts in that group. So you can practice being visible in a large enough group that you're getting good feedback and you can kind of get a sense of how things are landing without it being a group of 14,000 people where it feels a little bit, or live on YouTube to the whole world, right? Where it feels a little scarier. So having this inside of the Kind Copy Movement community is going to be a big lift for us to practice that visibility. And now we have for 2026 quarterly mindset and visibility support with Katya with these group hypnosis sessions that we're going to be adding. And these are going to help you address the inner blocks that are keeping you from showing up fully, not just with your copy, but also going live and reaching out to be part of bundles and summits and be on people's podcasts and all of those things that we know help grow our business when we're visible, but they're the thing that keep us from shipping so often because of those visibility inner blocks, mindset blocks. Okay. So all of this combines to give you marketing support that actually feels supportive. And bonus for this launch, I am going to be starting a cohort course in January, and this is going to be a really robust foundations course. It will live inside of the Kind Copy Movement Premium for all members, but for everyone who joins by Friday, monthly or annual, you will get to attend this course live. I will be selling the live experience later, and for my Black Friday launch, if you join as an annual member, you will get it for free. But if you join between now and November 7th, even as a monthly member, you will get complimentary access to this cohort course. It will be held in a separate school community so that we can have those intimate discussions in the community and really dial in all of the different pieces. So we're going to have live Q&A and strategy sessions. We're going to have live training. We will have co-working sessions where you can work with me to get things done. We're going to build out your core marketing assets with support so you have that real foundation for your marketing for your business. Okay. So you're going to come out of this course with your core marketing assets solid, in a way that you feel happy and comfortable sharing them, and that you are ready when the universe delivers opportunities to you, right? Because what we don't want is for you to be in a position where someone reaches out to you and says, I would love to have you on my podcast. And you are welcome to pitch, but you don't have anything to pitch. You don't even have a signature offer. And you certainly don't have a freebie funnel where you can collect their email addresses, right? That's what we were trying to do here in the Quest. We don't want you to be in a position where someone says, I would love to feature you in our upcoming summit. Can you speak and can you provide a summit gift that is an SLO price point offer to give to our VIP summit attendees, and you don't have that funnel ready, you don't have that offer ready. We want to have those core pieces ready so you can start bringing in, attracting your people, bringing them in, and you're ready for those opportunities. Okay, so let's talk about the different membership options. We have, and let's see, I have something in the chat. Oh, you said it today in writing. I'm not really sure what that means. Katya, tell me what you mean. Did I miss something?
I think container is what I think she
Oh,
meant.
containers.
I could be wrong, so.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so let's talk about the different membership tiers inside the Kind Copy movement now. So right now, everyone in this room is in the free membership level, the Kind Copy movement. That group is going to stay doing exactly what it's doing. We will have our twice a month community Q&A calls. One of them's a Q&A and one of them's copy office hours. They essentially end up being the same thing, but at some point, the group will get big enough that one of those will become a pre-submit your Q&A questions kind of call. We'll still have monthly mini trainings on key marketing topics. We'll have a monthly networking call so we can get together and meet each other and learn about each other's offers and see how we can be helpful to each other. You'll still have access to our supportive community space. So this is perfect for people who want to just explore the Kind method, stay connected to values-driven marketing principles, and connect with other empathy-driven entrepreneurs. Great space to be in, and you're still going to get a ton of value. The premium level is $27 a month or $297 a year for now. At the start of January, I am committing right now, at the start of January, it is going up to $47 a month. So this is where you can get those weekly copy labs with the real-time feedback. You can get the personal video copy reviews on your submissions, access to all the replay libraries, all of the stuff that we've been doing in the Quest will all go into the premium tier. You'll have the full GPT tools and resources library, the live cohort course when you join by Friday, and in 2026, this bonus with Katya to help us with our mindset and visibility. So this is perfect for people who are ready to write consistently with ongoing support and feedback and start making those moves to build and scale their business. And then there is the VIP tier, and this is an annual only tier at $777. It is strategy and one-on-one support. So it's everything in the premium tier plus private one-on-one strategy calls with me, personalized action plans for your business, direct feedback on your specific marketing, Voxer access. I'm probably not going to do Voxer. We'll probably do WhatsApp for like coaching in between calls. Priority access to cohort courses. And I should say the WhatsApp access is new for VIP members. So hi, VIP members that are surprised by this. It's new. I'm going to be giving you WhatsApp access to me for stuff that comes up in between your calls. And then the first new VIP this week is going to receive that free soul purpose hypnosis session from Katya, which is the value of that. She charges the same amount as the entire VIP membership for this. I don't think you understand how valuable this this bonus is. So if you want that bonus, get in on that VIP ASAP. So you're the first one, the person who gets that. And this is for people who are ready to really commit to strategic guidance, faster implementation, to moving quickly and taking those steps and those leaps this year. Okay. So let's celebrate what you have accomplished this week. I want you to take a moment to really acknowledge what you have done in the last 5-6 days. You have discovered your brand voice and created a brand voice guide that you can use with AI, with a copywriter, with your social media marketer, all of those things going forward. And that is a living, breathing document that you can update as you evolve and your business evolves. You wrote with real alignment. You learned how to create copy that actually sounds like you and how to fix things that don't sound aligned, and to trust your voice and let it shine through in your words. You built a strategic values-based funnel. I mean, that's huge. You wrote a whole freebie funnel and created a freebie, right? Or hopefully you're almost done creating your freebie. And remember, your freebie should not take you longer than an hour to create. Otherwise, we are going down the rabbit hole and we will send you carrots. Let us know. That's incredibly important. The strategic piece, especially because it is going to lead the right people into your pipeline, your world, your ecosystem, to the ones who are aligned with your main signature offer that is your moneymaker, right? We want to bring people in, not just who are looking for freebies, not just who are interested in your niche, but who are your dream clients that you cannot wait to work with, right? We don't want any red flag clients coming in. And then you learned how to partner with GPT, with AI as a tool to enhance your voice instead of replacing it. And you learned that it is possible to create copy that actually sounds like you and is in your brand voice. And it's possible to work with GPT as a partner to finesse it and make it really powerful so that you can work faster without sacrificing that authenticity. And this is huge progress. I'm so proud of all of you for the hard work that you have done this week. It really is foundational stuff, and it's going to serve your business for years to come. You should be genuinely proud of all of the work that you've accomplished this week. So I want to make sure that we keep the momentum. So to complete the quest, you can join the Finishers Club by Friday, November 7th and receive that special recognition to my list. So I will promote your freebie funnel to my list, and you'll get some valuable bonuses that are designed to help you implement what you've learned. So how you qualify is you submit your 4 core funnel assets. And that's just screenshots. I don't need Google Docs links. You can share them with me if you want, but I just want a screenshot really of your opt-in page, your thank you page, your delivery email, and the Google Doc with your welcome email sequence in it. So I know that they're done. And then I will add you to the Finishers Club course in the classroom. I have already, or I'm in the process of moving the Wizards Treasure Chest resources in there. So you'll have access to those, even if you don't join the membership, even if you don't buy the Explorers Guild, you'll still have access to all of those gifts inside the Finishers Club. You will be able to be promoted to my list. And there's a Google form already published inside that Finishers Club course where you can submit that. And I have added a mock-ups resource so that to help you create the little square image that I'm asking you to give me for this promotion. And I'm giving you access to my Map Your Funnel workshop with funnel maps for all the key types of funnels. So you can see all the different copy pieces that are involved for whatever type of funnel you need for your specific type of offer. And you'll get the whole workshop and the funnel maps included in the Finishers Club. I know, Katya, the 22 emails were really impressive this week. Okay, so that's the Finishers Club. The quest ends tomorrow night officially. So if you want ongoing access beyond tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, you can purchase the Explorers Guild. It's $27 for lifetime access inside the Kind Copy Movement free group, or you can get that free if you join Premium or VIP. And that's going to give you permanent access to all the replays, the GPT tools. The transcripts will be added there. I'm doing summaries and key takeaways to add in there as well. All the templates, worksheets, resources will be included in the Explorers Guild and the Wizards Treasure Chest, even if you don't make it to the Finishers Club before we end, okay? So this is perfect if you want to keep the content, but you're not ready for ongoing membership yet. So that's it. That's the info session part. Now I want to open it up to Q&A. So I know there are still people who are finishing up. You might have questions. What do you need to finish your funnel? What's unclear still about your voice, and what's the next best step? Let me know in the chat. I am happy to answer your questions. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here and see what questions everybody has. Hey, everyone who joined while I was talking. And I'll put these slides in as well, so you can so you have the slides if you missed the replay. I mean the first part of this. You'll have the replay and the slides. Is what I'm trying to say. It's Sunday night. What questions do you have? Don't all speak at once. Hey, Rhonda.
Sunday night, we're tired. Let's open my camera. It'd be nice. I just wanted to thank you for this week, first and foremost. This has really been beautiful because I had some of the assets done, but to be able to revisit them, and working on my brand voice and all of that has been so incredibly valuable. And as I said, next recording day, I'll make you a testimonial. Do you want it in landscape or portrait orientation?
Landscape would be great. Thank you.
Landscape. Okay. Well, it just depends if you wanted to use it in reels, and because I had somebody ask me for one in portrait, so that's why I'm
If I
asking.
have it in landscape, I can use Canva to, center you in
To
the
center, yeah. Okay,
Appreciate
that's fine. Just one.
Thank you.
I would, it's sort of like the platinum rule. Golden rule is do unto others as you want them to do to you. If you like black coffee, but I like it with cream, I give it to you with cream because that's how I like it. I want to give it to you how you like it, and that's the platinum rule. So that's why I ask. So I really appreciate that, and it's interesting because I have such clarity, and like I was in a meditation this morning, just my normal thing, and I was like, oh wow, I have this perfect acronym to share with people how this community is going to be, and all the things. So I was like writing this down. So it's just come from all of the work that I've done this week with brand voice. It's been your stuff, it's been some of Brenda's stuff too, but yours is just great. So I first thank you for that, and then and I haven't had a chance yet to get through the 15-minute copy, whatever that thing was. But I'm curious, what is working the best with how many emails you're wanting us to send in the sequence. I know what minimum viable is. Just make sure they get it. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
So 3, 5, and I will be sending something weekly once they're done with their sequence. So I'm just curious.
So minimum viable minimum viable is the delivery email.
Yeah, make sure they get it. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
After the delivery email, it really depends, 3 to 5, depending on how quickly you want to pitch your offer, and how direct you want the copy to be. So 5 is for a more gentle on-ramp to upselling to the offer. 3 is more, we've introduced and given extra value in email number 1. We're introducing the offer in email number 2, and we're giving some reason to purchase it now as opposed to waiting in email number 3. So it's really a quick on-ramp to upselling. And that depends on how comfortable you are and really how warm the audience is, right? So if this is something that the strategic freebie is a hotcakes seller and such a no-brainer that it leads right into your offer and they're going to want it immediately, you can get away with 3 emails. For most cold traffic, which a freebie funnel is usually going to cold traffic, 5 is probably more like the on-ramp that you're going to want to do, 4 to 5.
That's kind of what I thought, but just I'm 2E, first day with a new tongue. I find it helpful to have there we go. Words, English. The reasoning behind stuff. I always like to know that strategy. I'm planning to keep it with the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And there is the tripwire if somebody already kind of knows me and they're like, oh yeah, this is cool. They will see it. And of course they'll be introduced. But I want to make sure and give people some value bits in each of those emails and make sure they're getting helped. And then I'll have something to the start. I'm doing it weekly, a weekly email after the 5. So I want to set up the right expectations. So in the welcome, here's your stuff email. I want to make sure and say you're going to be getting blah, blah, blah. And after that, at the weekly-ish, I'll say it that way, because I might sometimes give a little more. So thank you.
And I usually remind them in the last email of the welcome sequence, we're, going forward here, you'll be on my email list. You will be getting emails about every week. And I talk about these kinds of things and, give this kind of value just so you remind them.
Yeah, that's good. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. All right. Jillian says she lost momentum, needs to create the landing page. Yeah, you have till Friday, and the GPT, once you upload your brand voice guide and your freebie idea, the GPT will pretty much do it for you. It'll ask you a few questions, but it will pretty much write that opt-in page for you. Berglund said, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, may I say something? Sorry, Jane. I just wanted to say yes. I know I've got all the information there, and I just need to put it together into something presentable. But yeah, so life got in the way. But I really caught that. But we've got till the end of the week, which is great. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm determined. I need to get there.
All right,
this
we're
time.
gonna get it done. And we have
Thank
the
you.
implementation session coming up on Thursday if you need a get it done session. Like once you have the drafts and you submit. So for the Finishers Club, it just has to be your drafts in Google, like write the drafts in Google Docs, take your screenshots, you're in the Finishers Club. Then we have the implementation session to get it like finessed, put it into your funnel builder or email service provider if you're using that landing page, you know, and get it ready for submission. So we have some time for that, but just get in there with the screenshots of the drafts for now.
Yeah, I will do. Thanks very much.
You're so welcome. All right, Bear Glenn says, I would not have finished without the awesome brand voice template in GPT. I'm so glad. I had so much fun building these tools for this quest, you guys. It was really a blast. And it was great to know that I could have so much fun building them because now I will continue to build GPTs for all the different things that I do. So yeah, if there's a template in there and I don't have a GPT for it, it's coming. Okay, any other questions? Let me just check the group and make sure nobody's lost. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Any questions about the membership tier? I'm trying to remember who it was that asked me if the course, so I mentioned, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago at some point that I was going to be doing a course that involved website copy. And I had kind of spilled the beans that it was going to be available to annual and VIP members. That's my Black Friday sale. And she messaged me to say, will monthly people be able to purchase this? And so I will go back and find who that was so I can make sure she knows that it will be available to monthly members as well if you join by Friday. How does it look inside? That is a great question. Let me show you the current. So tiers are brand new as of just a few days ago. So I currently have a separate school group for the Kind Copy Collective, which is the thing that is morphing into this premium tier. So for people who join this week, while I am finishing the build out inside of the Kind Copy movement, I will invite you into this group as well as free. So that you have access to the classroom with all of this stuff and the community and where you can post. So we have, our Start Here module, how to get feedback, how to get one-on-one and coaching calls. Oh, and I always forget to talk about this. Everyone who joins the Kind Copy movement gets a 30-minute onboarding call with me where we can talk about your brand voice, your copy strategy, whatever it is you need to talk about for 30 minutes. And I will be giving away some of these as well tomorrow during our prize giving. And then their annual members get, this was our last year's Black Friday sale. So annual members now don't get this. VIP members do. And there is a way to purchase bonus one-on-one sessions with me if you need to at a big discounted rate. And then the VIP hub is for VIPs to book their calls, update their action plans, get their, book their strategy check-ins, all of that stuff. Here's where I have all of the live call replays for our calls. Our template library, you can see I'm just continuing to add templates and templates and templates to this. The GPTs will all be there as well. And this is all going to be moving into the Kind Copy movement again. So I have some dashboards that can help you I'll just kind of show you what some of these look like. These are similar to, if you're in Evelyn Weiss's programs, they're similar to the dashboards that she does, where they have like a little video training and a tool, or a walkthrough document and a tool, things like that. So they just look like this, and you can check things off as you get them done. That's the dashboards. Copy reviews. So anytime I am reviewing your copy, we will post it in here and also in the community feed. And the reason I'm going to do that inside of the main group is I believe in giving generously, so people can learn from those copy reviews. But they can't submit their copy for review unless they are in the premium tier. So I will have a spot for you to indicate on the submission form. If you really feel strongly and you don't want it posted in the group, I will deliver it a different way for you. But for the most part, I would love for our free members to be able to learn from those copy reviews. And then that also helps them. It showcases your offer to the people in the free group. It helps them learn how copy is developed over time, that it's not perfect straight out of the gate, that sometimes it needs a little finessing. And it really helps them kind of realize just how much they need that additional level of support. Okay. And then again, that's the 4-week nurture email system started here before it ever showed up inside the Kind Copy movement. So that is now in here as well. The 15-minute nurture email system in a slightly more refined version. It has its own tools, templates, and resources vault, but not, so this vault is mostly little mini trainings with a like 1-sheet, 1-page resource. There are a few templates in here, but not many. The sales page success kit is kind of a bundle freebie that I've put together. That's available in there as well. But it is like more of a high level overview rather than the detailed support that you get inside of the Kind Copy movement premium. So that is the community. What other questions do we have? So for now, this week, you'll be invited to the old group, and then we'll move everyone into the new community and the Kind Copy movement. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Anything else? Any other questions about the quest? We still have 1 day with everything still in the community before everything goes into the Explorers Guild. So if you haven't accessed the GPTs and downloaded the Wizard's Treasure Chest, you still can do that. Oh, good question, Katya. You still can do that before midnight tomorrow, but then everything's going into the Explorers Guild. All the replays and everything are going in there. Tomorrow we are doing prizes. So I have some good ones this time. I always have good ones. So I'm going to be giving away 5 copies of my, or 5 people will win my Brand Voice AI Blueprint bundle. And if you already have that, you can DM me and we'll do something else. Because I know some of you got that as part of the AI Driven Business Summit. So we can swap something out there. I am giving away 5 30-minute copy strategy calls. So you can hop on with me for 30 minutes and we can talk copy. I can do a copy review. We can talk about your copy strategy. We can look at your brand voice, whatever you need. I'm giving away 3 full funnel audits, which are really worth quite a lot of money. For the 3, it is me looking at and giving you a video review of every piece of your funnel from opt-in page through email sequences. And that can be a freebie funnel. It can be an SLO funnel. It can be your signature offer funnel. It can be an application funnel for high touch coaching, whatever that is. Brand Voice, yes. So the Explorers Guild is, that's the Brand Voice Clarity Quest, and it will be available for free to anybody who joins Premium or VIP, or it's $27 standalone. So it's the same price as 1 month of the membership. And then the last prize for tomorrow is 1 person is going to win a year inside the Premium membership. So 12 full months as an annual member. So it's good. I know you inspired me to give away an annual membership. I was not going to do that. But we believe in being really generous with our prizes. So here we are. And if you're already an annual member, we'll, again, like if you win the prize and you already have the prize, we'll come up with something comparable for you. Okay. How exactly do you enter? You enter by participating in the quest, by commenting, showing up on calls, cheering other people on. So everyone who has shown up to a call, everyone here in this room will be entered. And I'll put you all in the the wheel o names that you can spin to pick prizes. It's a really nice little free rainbow colored wheel. Grand prize. The grand prize is only for finishers. I had not thought about the grand prize being only for finishers. I probably should, just because that is the annual is really for people who are more like ready to commit to a year of this. Yes. Thank you, Katya. We'll refine that. The grand prize, the annual membership will be, I will draw from the Finishers Club. So extra incentive for y'all to get in there. You need to work for it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I think that's a really good refinement there for that price, because it really will only be valuable for people who are like ready to take advantage of that offer. I want you to be able to get in and really make good use of the annual membership. Anything else? Any other questions? I've had so much fun this week. I just have to give massive thanks to Katya again, because she has taught me everything I know about AI design. All of my, like, how many of you have loved the cute graphics that I have done for this quest? Like, they have been such a blast to create, and I have only been able to do them because of what I learned inside of Katya's membership. So if you are at all interested in learning how to create fun images in Midjourney, Katya's membership is the place to be for that. And if you are interested in Oracle cards as well, it's definitely the place to be, because she's going to teach you how to design, print, and sell your own amazing Oracle cards. I am in the middle of, I'm almost done creating all of the art for an Oracle, my very first Oracle deck, and it is gnome themed, and it's really cute, and I'm so happy with it. Did it inside of her Fortune Teller's Adventure a couple of weeks ago. A month ago. How long has it? It's been almost a month, hasn't it? Holy moly. Where's the last month gone? Thank you, Jillian. Yeah, and Tina, I appreciate that. It has been so much fun. I should also mention, if you are interested in really high level, high touch support, and you're even considering VIP, you should also consider doing our joint VIP with Katya and myself. That is currently $11.11, and this is the last time this launch is the last time we're offering it for that price. It's going up. And you get both, because her VIP by itself is $11.11, and I cannot in good conscience continue to piggyback on this without her getting a little more out of it. It is, we have some incredible people in there. We have actually just started a separate school community for those VIPs. So this will become almost a little bit of a mini mastermind. We are handpicking those members, those joint VIPs, because they're getting so much value. So they get everything that my VIP offers. You also get 4 calls with Katya. You get her mindset help. You get her help with your visuals. You get both of our help with your ads. It's really a high touch, amazing, amazing program that if you are really ready to take some massive strides in your business, definitely reach out, because I would love for us to interview you as a potential joint VIP. Yes, Katya even does your mockups and your creatives for you if you need help. It's like, when I say really high touch,
Yes.
I also help you write your copy if you need that as well. It's super high touch and amazing.
Katya is awesome. I'm a VIP with Katya and have been one of her original goddesses in the membership, and have watched it evolve and been a part of it. Yes, it's the Oracle cards and so very much more. And so much I've learned about design and creating a mood with the images and things like that that are because of that. So this is a great dynamic offer for working with both of you awesome people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things I wanted to say is that, and we have this friendly banter with Jen all the time. What's more important, design or copy? Right? And we agreed that both is important. But let's just agree if you look at a very boring page and it's black and white and nothing on that, nobody is going to read it. Or
Are you
maybe
really
some
going to start this argument again? We are okay. Copy and design are the Reese's peanut butter cup of marketing. We're just all going to agree that they're better together. We're not going to do the whole argument
We're
again.
not going to have the whole argument, Jamie. Jokes aside, we work really, really well together, and that's why we partner in few projects, right? So, and yes, it's incredible, right? So, but what Jan is offering, I really want you to focus on what she's offering with a copy. If you only can do one thing, join monthly and you will never regret that. Because I mentioned that, I think, on a last call or on one of the co-working call, the number of times Jen saved my launches, I can't even count on two hands. Like, I mean, it's more than two hands for sure. Because when you're in the launch and when something is not working or you need to adjust something, your brain literally dies. That's what I say. Like, you're exhausted, you're tired, and you jump on a call with Jen, and you can watch some of the replies if you joined. And it's me who's like exhausted, and I'm like, I can't think right now, but this is what I'm feeling, and this is what is not happening. Like, can you help me to put it together? And Jen will just pull it out of me, right? So it's absolutely invaluable. Her copy calls are absolutely invaluable. It's just incredible.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And you asked in the chat, how many calls do I have? Do you mean for just the monthly members?
Yeah, just for the monthly
Yeah.
or annual, if you
So
can just
we have-
share what's
Yeah.
happening.
I do 2 2-hour calls a week in this tier. So you have the opportunity on Tuesday or Friday to hop on and just workshop your copy with me. Open office hours sort of format, jump in and out as you can, as you need. And in between, you have the ability to submit your copy for a personal Loom video review where I will just like read through and give you all of my recommendations on your copy. And for VIP members, you are going to get that WhatsApp access so that in between, like if you're having if you're in the middle of a launch and you're having a little wobble and you need a little support, you can send me a WhatsApp and I can help coach you through that and help you think of things that I have helped people through with their launch. A shift in the voice midway because it wasn't really hitting and resonating with people. I have helped people come up with new bonuses that they could offer as a push to get people to start buying. Because I just want you to know, if you have never launched before, when you have your first launch, don't let this surprise you. The middle of a launch is always the doldrums, right? So you have usually a push of a few good sales at the beginning, and if everyone else waits till the end, and there is this middle where nothing is happening, and you think my launch is a huge failure. I am a huge failure. I am going to burn my entire business to the ground. And this is when your husband talks you down from the ledge, right? We've been there, right? Mine has done this more times than I can count. Katya has done this several times for me, and I do the same thing for her. But this is when having someone who is experienced, who has done this before, is so, so valuable. Having someone in your pocket where you can hop on a call or you can send a WhatsApp message and you can say, hey, I'm really struggling to be positive here. Yes, the collective is moving to premium. Yes, exactly. Having that person that you can reach out to who can help you come up with ways to inject life into that launch that has kind of fizzled a little bit is so huge. Jillian, totally fine. So good to see you, and ask any other questions that you have in the group. So I even at the monthly level, I want you to have that kind of support when you are launching, when you are putting a new offer out there, because it can feel very lonely and it can feel very isolated. And we have tons and tons of resources, and ChatGPT is fantastic, but ChatGPT will always mostly tell you what you want to hear, unless you put in really good my ChatGPT now basically tells me I'm always wrong. If you put in those guardrails. But having that person, that human being who's experienced this before to help you through it is huge. And I want you to have that support, even if it's just at the monthly level. Okay. Cool. Now that I'm all feeling sniffly, like this is so much more to me than just a business. And I want, this is what I want for everyone who has a business. I want everyone to feel like their business is a calling. This is why I called this the Kind Copy movement, because for me, this is a calling. I really, truly believe that we can shift the narrative in marketing. I know, not just believe, but know that copy can work really, really well and still be empathy driven, still be non-manipulative, and avoid all of those pushy tactics that feel icky and make you feel like I never want to market my business again. I know that works because I have written for clients. I have at least 2, possibly 3, I need to check in with this client, 2 Comma Club funnels under my belt that I have written with this framework. So I know that it works. I know that it is possible to make a lot of money with these methods. And I want to help you with that in your business as well. I want to make sure that everybody has a business that's not just an expensive hobby, but a business that they love, that feels aligned, that brings in the kinds of clients you absolutely love to work with, and not the ones who drain you and make you resent having made that offer to them. Okay. Tina says, I just finished the task before I jumped on this call. I plan to join the monthly this week. I'm getting ready to launch, and yes, I'm walking through cement. Yes. I am so excited to have you in the membership and help you out with this. It's going to be great. Fantastic. I'm excited to welcome you in. All right. Okay, well, we're almost at the top of the hour. Just gonna ask, yes, thank you. And you should also know the people in this membership are fantastic. They are so welcoming. They're so supportive. We all want the best for everybody in there. And everybody's a great cheerleader for everyone else. I could not be happier with the group of people I have attracted to me, which is how I know that I wrote my copy correctly. I know that I marketed this correctly, because the people that I have attracted to this offer are my dream clients, my dream members. It is a joy to I get off a call and I'm an introvert, and I get off these calls and I'm lit up, and I say to my husband, I love what I do so much because of the people that I get to work with in this membership, and you are going to love them too. Awesome. Okay. If there are no other questions, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Please keep asking questions in the group. The group is open. This is what's so great about doing this quest inside the free community. I don't have to close the group. I just have to move the content into the Explorers Guild, but I get to still keep interacting with all of you. So I'm excited to see you in the group. And let me know if any questions come up between now and the end of the launch. Yes, I'm super excited to learn about your launch, Tina, and to get you on your 30-minute onboarding call so I can learn about your business. Do I have any young adults in my membership? That is a great question. I had my first minor join my membership a couple of weeks ago. Join the free group a couple of weeks ago. And I hadn't even thought about how I handle people under 18. And so I've been putting things into place with the membership to make sure that everything is friendly for young adults. I would say I tend to attract people who skew a little bit more towards midlife, but I do have several in there who are more like millennial to Gen Z. So we span from Gen Z to Gen X for the most part. But I mean, I'm Gen X, so I tend to attract people who are a little bit, we tend to work with people who are a little closer to our own generation, I guess. But I do have several people in there. And full transparency, a thing that about me that you may or may not know is that I also work at a school for my day job / insurance provider. And that is, I work with teenagers every day. So I do really love working with people who are younger than me and learning how to, a thing that I'm really good at is translating difficult concepts into language that people understand. And I love learning different people's worldviews and different people's mindsets and approaches so that I can learn how to translate that into their language. So, yeah. All right. So we are at the top of the hour. We have been here for an hour. I appreciate you for showing up live with me. I'll have the replay in the group. I'll leave this replay up all week so people have a chance to catch up on all of that stuff. Great. Thank you so much, Tina. And I will see you in the group. Thank you, Berglund. I'm super excited to take a look. I noticed you posted your screenshots tonight, right? So I'm excited to take a look at those. And if I haven't let you in the Finishers Club yet, I will. And yay. So it's been such a fun week. And Shamaya, thank you for showing up live as well. And yay. Cool. I'm really bad at jumping off these calls. Have a great night, everybody. And I will see you in the group.